Hey, welcome to my journey into another mini planning grocery haul. Now this thing is hot off the presses. I got behind last night. I was working on something in my program, my word processing program, whatever you call it. It froze up, had to restart it all this morning, so I was a little irritated. So I just did my menu, banged it out, said that's how it's going to be and that's how it's going to be. So I thought I'm going to come on in here and record it, because when I record it, I don't normally change it. Well, sometimes I do, and then I might tell you when I'm doing the grocery haul, but I'm not going to re-record this, so it stands. So for Wednesday, I will have one scrambled eggs casserole left for breakfast and one barbecue left for lunch. And then for supper, this is something David requested. It's called quick chicken and rice. You just make it on the stovetop, and it's instant rice chicken. He said leave the broccoli out, so I'm leaving the broccoli out. And then Thursday is a special day. It's my birthday. I will be 61. We are not doing anything special that day because we had our party on the 4th of July. That was my brother's and my combined birthday party. So nothing special other than just because I'm me. So for breakfast, I didn't have anything prepped left, and I'm like, I got all that cottage cheese. I made the mistake. I've been eating that full fat cottage cheese, that Daisy, and it's delicious. Well, when I was in Sam's the other week, I saw they had the big tub. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just get that, and it's low fat, whatever. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, not one little bit, but I got a whole tub of it to eat. So I might as well, like Andy Griffith says, learn to love it. So I'm going to have that with some fruit. Truth be told, I'm sure I'll drizzle some honey over it, because that will help. And then for lunch, me and Joan was talking about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So you know what? I got this bread I bought. I don't have it planned out anywhere else. So I'm going to have peanut butter and jelly, or either a peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwich. I don't know. It's going to be one of those. And then for supper, baked thighs. I have some thighs in the freezer. This is another request of David. He wants some stuffing, some stovetop stuffing. So we're having that and some field peas and snaps. And then Friday, I'm just going to cottage cheese and fruit again, and PB&J again. And then for supper, he wanted some of this. He said last week, he said, make that spaghetti you make in your Instant Pot. I'm like, well, I didn't know you liked it that good. He said, yeah, I do. He don't tell me nothing till 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years after the fact. So I'm going to do Instant Pot spaghetti. And I'm going to make it with Skinniest Dishes 0 Point marinara. I used to make that when I was on Weight Watchers. It's really good. So I'm going to start the sauce early in the day, and that's what I'm going to use instead of jarred. And it will give me something to put in the freezer. And then for Saturday, I'm going to do what I prep for breakfast. That's my plan. And then Saturday, I don't know. If I eat lunch, it'll be a little something light to tide me over, because in the early evening, late afternoon, 4 o'clock, whatever you consider that, my other brother, my baby brother, he said, you know what, it's a shame we all live here and we don't get together enough. His birthday's the day before mine. And fun fact, he's only a year older than RJ. So RJ has an uncle 1 year older than him. We think it's funny. But anyway, he wanted us all to get together for his birthday. That's what he wanted. And he is a deputy in the sheriff's department, and he did not have to work that day. He had to work on his birthday. He's going to have to work on his birthday, but not that Saturday. So we are going to the Golden Corral, and that is what we're having. We won't be cooking no supper. Well, David, he'll be full as a tick. I'll want something because I can't eat so much. I'll have to pick and choose what I eat. But anyway, that's what we're doing Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm going to do my prep for breakfast and lunch. And then this is another thing he wanted. He said, work a baked potato in there somewhere. So I'm like, okay, we got some steaks in the freezer. So we'll have ribeye steaks and baked potatoes and the air fried green beans that I also have in the freezer. Those little things are good. I think it's bird's eye. They're really good. And then Monday, prep. And here's something I hadn't made in a long time, enchilada casserole. And I'm going to add some refried beans to it just to bulk it up a little bit. And then Tuesday, prep. And this fig mustard chicken I was going to make last week, but I had the didn't work. So it was no sense to make the whole recipe for David when I couldn't eat it along with him. So I just scratched that. What did I do? I did something else for him. Oh, it was National Fried Chicken Day. I went and got him KFC, and I ate taters because I was on a soft food diet. And then the air fried zucchini fries. This is something new we haven't tried. So I thought, well, we'll try them that night. So that is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Supper. Then for breakfast prep, I'm going to do baked sausage and eggs. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think. For y'all, I mean, it's something David used to make years ago when he would be out on the road. He had a run where he was out on the road and he would make his whole week of food, like on Sunday. So when he went out Sunday night, he was loaded. He had it down to a science. He had his cooler. He had everything he needed because he had to stay in the bunkhouse. No motels. He had to stay in the bunkhouse. And so you got a little room that's not as big as a jail cell. You got that, a bed, a little side table, and an alarm clock. That's it. And then they got a common kitchen. So it's something he used to make and take with him. So I'm going to make that. And then lunch, I'm going to make an Instant Pot beef stew. I hadn't had a beef stew in a while. And I thought, well, I like beef here lately. So I thought that sounded pretty good. So that's what we're having this week. Now, I'm doing if you're in my Facebook group, I mentioned that this week, and it runs out, I don't know if it runs out the day you're watching this or the day before. Honestly, I don't know. Go check it out, Walmart Plus. They're running special Plus days, and they're doing half price on a year's subscription or whatever, fee, whatever, for Walmart Plus, which includes your free grocery delivery, free Walmart.com shipping, no matter what the order. Groceries has to be $35. Walmart.com, any amount. Got some other little perks. $48 instead of $98. So we jumped on it. So I will be having if I remember last week, I forgot to change it. So if I remember, I'm going to have my groceries delivered this week. And there will be a food line because there are a few things I need to get at Food Line that I can't get at Walmart. So there will be a food line. Probably a small one, but still there'll be a food line. So that's all. That's all I know. So I'm going to hush up and we'll turn around and look at the groceries. Okay, here's my Walmart order. Got my milk and my almond milk and eggs. And then the sour cream, because we got a couple things this week that use sour cream, and I wasn't sure I had enough. And David wanted some hash browns. He used to make these all the time. These Simply potatoes. That's all they are, just shredded potatoes. And he cooks them with onions. So he wanted some of those. And then these chicken breasts, already separated in the little pouch I can just throw in the freezer, individually wrapped, were cheaper per pound than the kind I had to wrap myself. And this is like, I don't know, Harvest Land, free range, all natural. So, yeah, I got those. And then this is something I just run across accidentally. This is the stuff David likes down at the Golden Corral, which I'm sure this is not the same thing, but it's still a sweet potato casserole with praline topping, and that's what he gets down there. And so I told him, I said, well, I'll get it because it goes in the freezer, and we'll try that because we don't always go to the Golden Corral. But I found it by accident looking for something else. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's half a cup's 350 calories. That's a special occasion right there. And then he wants some more of his turkey bacon. We look at it all the time. 45 calories, 5 proteins. Yep. No carbs. Yep. And then I needed some shredded lettuce and some bananas and some toothpicks and some gum. He needed some gum. And I think he's got gum. I needed a backup. That's what I needed. And cream of chicken. I'm using 2 this week, so I needed 1 extra one in the cabinet. And then that's what he was requesting this week, some stuffing. So I thought, I always buy the Walmart brand, and we like it. But I'm going to see if there's a difference. So I got stovetop. And then, hey, honey, don't go in there. Sebastian's still asleep. He was going to go in there and get on the computer. He forgot. He's not used to him being in there in the bed. But I got this Allegro to marinate our steaks in because we really like that. And some corn because I was out of that and I was out of white beans. So I needed one of those in the cabinet. And then the small can of enchilada sauce, I did not think it was going to be enough. And I think this big can is going to be too much. But it was cheaper to buy the big can than 2 small ones. So that's the route I went. Then I needed some more green beans. Ooh, bless you, honey. Yeah. I need some more green beans. And then David wanted some tomatoes. And this is Sebastian's. Can of spaghetti and meatballs, Hershey miniatures, the little sausages. I didn't get the fresh because I don't know when he'll be back. And these will last in the freezer. If he don't eat them all, that is. And I got him a little pizza and some more corn dogs. So that's how he eats at Momo's house. I don't know how he eats at home. I just know what he likes here, so that's what he gets. So that's my Walmart haul. I got a few non-food things. Oh, I got some vinegar, a big old thing of vinegar. And I do have a Food Line pickup coming up next. Please ignore the TV. This is my little small Food Line haul. David wanted some more of the Simply Peach. And I'm so excited to have my low-fat half and half back. And then he needs some avocados. So I got this little 3-pack. And I needed a can of mixed beans because I was out of those. I needed 1 carrot for my beef stew and sausage for my breakfast. And I only needed a pound of stew beef, and they had like a 1.5-pound pack. So I told David he's going to be eating some this week because I can't eat that much meat in a week. And I needed 2 pounds of hamburger. And the reason I always get my meat at Food Line. Until recently, I've just been getting everything at Walmart. But when I saw Walmart's meat price, I thought Food Line could beat it, and they could. I mean, 50 cents or more, around that area, but still. So that's why I got my meat at Food Line. So there is my little Food Line haul. And I hope you are having a good hump day. And I will see you tomorrow for weigh-in. I'm not expecting a lot, let me just tell you. So come back and we'll see what happens.